Hello, welcome back to Dream Daddy Dating Simulator.
Hello.
We are just about to have a parent-teacher or a parent-child discussion with Amanda about her slipping in class after we just talked to the lovely Hugo.
Yes, Hugo is one of our top contenders.
Apparently he is.
Yeah, he is.
He is for Annie, that's for sure.
Dude, the way he dresses, his hair.
That stash.
He look good.
Oh, yeah.
Hugo Vega, though?
Hugo Vega.
That's a bad name.
Not a great name.
No.
Yeah, no. Not props to the writing team for that one. He should, if you have a short first name, you should have a long last name. If you have a short last name, you should have a long first name. That's what I think.
Well, mine fits. Yours doesn't.
But yeah, but mine's like average. Mine's like 3 syllables, 2 syllables. It's
That's
like
fair.
5 syllables.
Yeah.
And then yours is, like what, 3, 4 syllables and then 1 syllable? Anakin.
Anakin? Okay.
As we've established in the lore, if you haven't seen the 100th episode, Annie's full name is Anakin.
Barbados.
Anakin Barbados.
Anakin Barbados. What was the last?
Cadabra.
Cadabra. Anakin Barbados Cadabra.
But her real last name is 1 syllable, so it's fine.
Okay. Amanda, go.
So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time?
It was a very productive meeting.
I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner?
Sure thing.
Yo, so real quick.
Me too. You know what sounds good?
Burgers.
Burgers. I was gonna say 1, 2, 3. Burgers.
So apparently David was like really thrilled when I was playing this the other day, because Amanda is voiced. I was like, do you know this character from Valorant? I think her name is Valkyrie. He's like, she was my main for a while. I was like, oh, yeah, that's Amanda. He was like, fuck yeah. She's like a big actress in Valorant, and she's Amanda.
Wow, I didn't know that. Sure thing.
Hell yeah.
Let's go to the mall food court. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, sure. Why the mall?
Jeez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall?
Will you buy me things?
I will buy you a thing. Singular.
Sounds like a deal to me.
We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should say something.
Real quick, it makes me think of in Parks and Recreation where Chris Pratt grabs like the giant gummy bear full of gummy bears, and he's like, "This counts as one."
And he's so right for that.
He is.
You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, but because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. It really sounds like me. And that's okay, but...
And that's okay. You're valid.
I do that. It's terrible. And that's okay, but also sometimes it's good to have the parents' perspective. Because, you know, maybe the parents have also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you.
Have you been reading my tweets?
You have a Twitter?
What? Never mind.
Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not turning things in.
Oh, I'm fine, Pops. Senioritis and all that.
I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class.
It's fine. He's fine.
We pull up to a stoplight and Amanda, she's still texting. She's, there's something going on, you little liar. You little liar, pants on fire.
Damn, it's almost like her mom died.
You dude. Shit. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything.
Uh-huh.
I can tell that whatever it is, she doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. I heard Emma R's going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting.
Yep.
Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school?
Yep.
Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny?
I don't think you'd get it.
Okay. Who you texting?
Noah.
It's a boy.
Like father, like daughter, like boy.
Who's Noah?
My friend.
Does he go to your school?
Yep.
Do you like Noah?
What? No.
Liar. Again.
Dad. Ugh. I can't believe you would.
Ugh.
Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you? Ugh. Gross.
Sorry. Just asking.
Dad, he's just my friend. Guys and girls can be friends. He's my friend.
Okay.
Jeez.
This is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation is over.
I
To
could
the mall,
never
then.
do that in my parents' car. Turn up the radio to stop talking.
Oh, same.
Me?
Same. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of deep.
It's
But-
deep, but it's not what that says.
That says dead. It's kind of dead. But that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner.
Hell yeah.
Language, Missy.
Heck yeah. Or,
Better.
Sorry, that was heck yeah.
Butter.
Better.
Butter.
2 sticks of better.
We approach the food court and evacuate.
Evacuate. We get the fuck out.
We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurants after greasy restaurants. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be
Now
here.
I'm craving the Asian food from the mall near us.
I know. I haven't had it since I've been here.
Oh.
And I'm so
You ever walk
sad.
down for them to go, sample?
Yes.
Great.
Free sample.
What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese, or cheese on it? Or do you just like want me to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? Hell yeah, all 3.
I extended my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? She takes my hand with a grin.
It would make me the happiest, cheesiest girl alive.
We order a giant pile of chips and unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
We've both worked at Regal Cinemas.
Yeah,
The cheese there
not good.
never made me want to eat cheese again.
It's not real cheese.
Well, of course it's not, but it's like just the consistency that's in the bag before it's eaten. Just like plastic. Yeah, no, it's awful. I hate it. And that machine just squeezes it out. It's wild.
This is America.
We eat Velveeta. These are bad. These are very bad.
But also strangely delicious.
We have to eat through the pain.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheese.
Fluorescent. Was that you spelled fluorescent?
Yeah.
I felt like it was flower.
Fluorescent.
Okay. I definitely would have spelled it O-U-R, but now I know.
The more you know.
The more you know.
We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness together until we're all out of nachos. So, something's been bothering me for a while now. Can you explain memes to me?
Not memes. Stop.
I swear to God.
Which meme?
All memes.
There's like triple layered memes, bro.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands.
Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. The problem is by the time a meme gets to you, Dad, all us youths have already done the joke to death. For example, the moment I heard someone over 40 go, "Do you know the way?" I was like, oh, it died. It's dead.
I still say lit, and my sisters are so mad at me.
Lit is a early 2000s thing.
They
I think it was
don't-
early before that.
They don't say lit anymore.
What do they say?
I don't know.
What's the new lit?
They're talking about fucking stigma.
Sigma male?
Sigma? Sigma? What's sigma?
Like Okay, you know beta?
No.
Like you're a beta male? You ever heard that?
Is that like...
You're a beta male.
So, like, you're not alpha.
Yeah, basically. So sigma is above alpha.
Sigma is above alpha.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's really stupid.
It's cringy.
It is cringy.
Like, is this what old people think about us?
No, this is worse. Oh.
Can I go back?
Hit start. Nope. Let me just see it real quick.
It's
Sometimes you can see like logs. Nope. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, no, like lit is still better than like whatever the hell. I feel like kids are trying to make up things nowadays. Like they're not naturally happening. Like Sigma, yeah, Mog.
I need to know the history of GAT.
I don't know.
I need to know it.
I'm 28 years old. Post in the comments below what GAT means. Well, okay,
No, we know what, and like everybody's saying big back now too. Like,
which you thought meant big butt, but it means fat.
no, my sisters told me it meant big
They're
butt.
wrong.
I know, no, they're not wrong. They did it to trick me into
That's what I'm
saying,
saying.
and they were calling me fat because I was snacking on period chocolate.
Well, first of all, rude. Second of all, no, that's what I'm saying is all of these like things that we keep hearing that are like online trends, they feel like it's just let's play a joke on the old people and just like pretend these are real, but none of them feel like anybody would say that. None of them feel natural. Lit, cool beans, you know, all the classics that we say.
I feel like those weren't natural starting out.
I feel like they were.
No, I don't think
Like,
so.
let's get lit is like fired up, you know.
No, I know what lit. I know what lit means.
I know, but it makes sense. The last one that made sense to me was Ritz.
See, I had to have somebody explain Riz to me to get it, and then I was like, so it's just charisma. It's just like being, you know, attractive.
That one at least makes sense though, because okay, people don't really say charismatic, which was my first confusion. Was like people don't use this word. Why are they shortening it? But at least it makes sense. It's a shortened version of a word. People have done that forever. Riz makes sense.
But Yat does not make sense.
Or Sigma, like all that shit. Listen, okay, gentlemen, I love you all dearly. Anyone who watches this channel, if you say you're an alpha or a sigma, I promise you're not.
Just don't.
Promise you're not. You're a beta male, Sonic.
Stop! Don't bring Sonic into this, okay? You ruined it.
Reference from a channel called Jet, J-E-H-T-T.
But he ruined Sonic for me. He's teaching me about the internet.
She didn't know about the fan base. She didn't know about the
Listen, and I, you know, recently Emily and I went to the mall, and I was talking about it in the store that we were in. I'm not gonna name the store, but we were in the store, and I saw Sonic stuff, and I was like, man, I can't even look at Sonic. It was on baby clothes.
Yeah.
It was on baby clothes, and I was like, I can't.
Rule 34 Sonic stuff where he.
I don't want to, but I was like. But no, I was telling Emily, I was like, I can't even look at Sonic stuff. Like, Damien and Ethan ruined the internet for me completely. I hate everything now. And the worker looked over at me with a face like, oh no, oh, you know, he made that face at me, and I was like, he knows, he fucking knows.
Yeah, Annie, you didn't know about Rule 34 until like right before you started doing the channel with us, and that had to change because you had to know.
I don't need to know things. There are things I don't need to know. Anyway, Amanda, please.
Amanda, please.
Oh no.
Dad, please.
Give me the controller.
Anyway, changing the subject. Where to now?
Want to go to that goth store?
What is it? Topic.
You know, the one that's all black and tries to establish itself as anti-establishment despite being an exact representation. Well,
You got this.
representation of an establishment.
I don't know what story you're talking about.
You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets. It's basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s.
Okay, real quick. Every band that is still a band that fought against those movements in the 70s and 80s back those movements today. Like, they have government parties that they back now.
Mm-hmm.
Misfits, Rolling Stones, all of them.
Misfits is a popular brand at Hot Topic.
Yes. Dude,
So,
you gotta be more specific.
the one you threw up in that one time.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
it is definitely a Hot Topic.
Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back.
You know how you know it's Hot Topic and not Spencer's? There's no dildos. That's the only difference.
I don't know. It feels more like a Zoomies to me.
Nah, it feels like... Because, like, the way the shirts are on the wall and everything, and then...
I mean, have you been to a Zoomies?
I feel like I have. But it just feels like Hot Topic.
I mean, I don't know. It's not... It's very colorful. I mean, Hot Topic now is pretty colorful.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Hmm.
Hot Topic now. They got rid of their, like, death metal logo, and now it's all, like, straight and aerial and bold or whatever. And that's when I knew the scene era had died.
No, I still see kids doing the scene stuff.
Yeah, but they're alt now. They're not scene.
No, they still call themselves scene.
Do they?
Yeah, the ones that are like real sceney weenie. You know sceney weenie.
I know the Sceney Weenies. I grew up with the Sceney Weenies.
I was a sceney weenie.
You tried.
I tried. No, and
Get your hair square enough, you know?
you need to block this out. I'm gonna say the name.
Yes.
You remember her?
Yes.
She complimented my hair once going to the library and like was like, "Do you have extensions in?" And she was touching up on my hair and I was like, "No." And she was like, "Oh my god, I'm so jealous of you. Your hair is so pretty." And it's when I had those sick ass scene layers,
Yeah.
but my hair was down to my butt like naturally.
Yeah.
And for a very short period of time, and dude, I melted. I was like, I love you. I idoled her. She was the scene queen
What's
of
funny is
our school.
Everyone saw her as the scene queen and everything. I knew her in 3rd grade and 4th grade when she had dirty blonde hair, flat as an iron, just like against her.
She's still gorgeous.
And just very just like plain Jane. And so when she went on like scene and everything, it always made me laugh because it was like, oh dude, she's so cool and everything. I'm like, I knew her when she was milk toast.
She's still cool
She was
today.
cool. She was nice. But I mean, you're 3rd grade, like your options are limited. I had like green hair. There it is. You can see the outline kind of.
I'm so proud.
Oh, her vomit. Speech.
Amanda.
Yeah.
Speech.
All right. I'll do it if you stop chanting.
She gave me a look.
Amanda stops immediately. Thank you all for joining us here today to commemorate an historic moment that would forever shape history on a day very much like today. Some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda Ann Ackerman, AAA,
Let's go.
had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy that's so good.
It's Hot Topic.
To buy rainbow suspenders. It's definitely Hot Topic.
Definitely Hot Topic.
She proceeded to throw up all over display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which this day remains among our possessions. Thank you.
Okay, so real quick, I've always heard about, like, if you break it, you buy it, you know, all that shit. I've never seen somebody break something and buy it. If they ruin it in the store and they don't take it home.
Our Walmart trip?
Yeah.
You ruined a whole display.
I did not ruin the display. Okay, let me clear this up real quick. So there was this display with this cheap cardboard, like, hanging on this rack, okay?
Very cheap cardboard, and it's glass.
And yeah, it has glass on it, okay? And it's hanging on this shelf, okay? I look at this thing and I'm like, oh, this is neat. And I put it back on the shelf. And the whole display, like, it's 2 or 3 separate pieces of cardboard, falls off the rack. It had ripped where it was hanging. It had, like, no plastic protector, which it should have had a plastic protector there. And so I'm, like, holding it.
Retail 101.
Right. I'm, like, holding it there. And I'm just, like, looking around, like, what do I do? So, because it looks bad. It looks like I just, like, knocked this whole thing off. So I start to try to put it back on, and it rips more, and the whole thing falls and just busts everywhere. And, like, a few people that are a little bit older than us start walking towards me, and I'm like, you saw? They're like, we saw. I'm like, okay, you saw? They're like, we saw. Like, okay, cool. I tried to stop it. They're like, you didn't cause it. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and then as we're walking around, we just hear, like, we need a person in this aisle, and we're like, oh.
That was the aisle we were in. Like, we need a manager to this aisle.
The pharmacy guy had walked over because, like, 5 different, it was like candle warmers, I think.
I don't know what it was.
They looked like you put a candle in them and they warm them. It was like one of those. Because some people take the wicks out and just warm the wax.
Yeah.
It looked like one of those. But the pharmacy guy had walked over and was just, like, scooting the glass with his foot, and he's like, yeah, we don't touch it. I was like, okay, cool.
You know, he started to clean it up, and I was like, dude, no, that's a liability. Do not touch it.
I would love to sue Walmart for some reason. I mean, that I would love to have a good reason. I'm not going to try to make a reason, but I would love
a callback to our 100th episode. Don't steal from small businesses.
Yeah, but if you could sue them, if you sue large businesses, don't sue small businesses. Sue large businesses.
Don't do anything bad to small businesses.
I think you need to read this. I think you still need to read this still.
I do. You were talking.
Oh, no, I was saying. Sorry, that sounded way more rude than.
Yeah, I did.
I was saying. I think we still haven't read this.
He said, "You need to read this."
I did not
okay,
mean it
like
that way.
we're waiting on you. Okay, ready up.
No, I just meant that it hasn't been read.
Amanda is moved. She begins clapping, slow at first, then faster, and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Oh, hey, chain wallets. No.
You were gonna buy one at Walmart.
I was joking. Aziz Ansari said this once. I never bought a chain wallet after this. He said, if you go to pay for a baby with a chain wallet, they should just put the baby back in. He's like, if your wallet is causing you so much trouble, you have to chain it to your person, you're not ready to be a father. I have not bought a chain wallet since I heard that.
I think chain wallets are cool. It's fashion. It's not about keeping it secure. It's just fashion. It's
not
an extra
for someone
piece.
Who's 30.
It's an extra piece of jewelry. It doesn't matter your age. Be fashionable. Ew. Anyway, Pride Month. While Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts, I try to find something of interest to myself. Not much for a dad to look at in a dead goth and beyond.
Yeah, if you're a poser.
I love ironic mugs.
All 3 of these things you love. Clearance bins.
Yeah, I know.
Band tees.
Yeah, I know. Mugs? I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs? So many mugs here that say that.
Because you're the number one dad to her.
This whole time, I thought I was the only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place on the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do.
Look, this is very important to me. Oh, hell yeah. I have the right voice for that.
Yeah. I overhear a stifled argument over at the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. He totally would work there.
No, I don't think he's the cashier.
No, not the cashier. No, I'm talking about
Damien Bloodmarch.
Yeah.
You can be the cashier if you don't mind.
I can see that. Don't you? Oh, what? Whoa. I can see that. Don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here.
My.
Listen, when I bought this online, the website said this blouse was Victorian inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage.
Okay, so he doesn't work there.
I fuck with this guy.
Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave? Will you leave if I give you a coupon?
Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying.
I am the manager.
I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post.
Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they were Victorian inspired or Edwardian in nature.
They are very far apart. Well, actually, no. If it's talking about Victorian's father, Edward, then no, they're not very far apart at all. But there's so many Edwards.
Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in her hand. Oh boy, here it comes.
Hey, Datron 5000.
Yes, I'll buy it for you.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks.
At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier.
I love your hair.
The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what was the guy's deal?
He was awesome.
The cashier rolls her eyes so hard. Oh shit, it's a girl. I assumed. Don't assume people's genders. I apologize deeply. The cashier rolls her eyes so hard I'm worried she's pulling something. That's Damien.
Let's go, spelled the same.
That's Damien. He's in here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever.
As he should be.
She hands Amanda her bag, and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice
I
cream.
think this is a great place to stop.
This is?
Come on. Yep. So we will find out what they're trying to watch. We love you. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And goodbye.
Thank you. Love you. Bye.